Hello everyone, my name is Superscrull, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Fire Red. Where we last left off, we just got to Celadon City, I believe, and I gotten the Eevee that was up on this building here. So, now that we have finished that, we will be going back down this building here, and see what else we can do. When you get the Eevee, it'll be level 25. And it'll know these moves: Helping Hand, Stand Attack, Growl, and Quick Attack. So nothing really that good, actually. Anyway, so, there is something that... This is a game corner here, actually. This right here is a game corner. Actually, if I wanted to, I could grind up a lot of money and get one of my team members right here and now, instead of waiting till Fuchsia City. So I'm gonna do that off screen. But first I want to show you something. If you guys come in this house, and you talk to this guy here, go ahead, laugh. I'm flat out busted. No more slots for me. I'm going straight. Here, I won't be needing this anymore. He'll give you a coin case, which basically allows you to buy coins, purchase coins at the game corner, which I just showed you for a second there, up here. The game corner here. And play games. And actually, I think I'll off screen. I'll buy some coins. I will play for hours and hours on end until I have enough coins that I can buy what I want to buy. All right, guys. I want to check something here. Just to check myself here for a second. Let's go to the key items and the old rod. Let's use that on this water here. I'm pretty sure you'll only find a Magikarp with the old rod. But if you had another rod, you'd probably be able to find... I'm not sure if the old rod will work even here. If you had like Super Rod or Good Rod or something, you'd be able to find some pretty good Pokemon here. Like, you'd be able to get a Sea King and maybe a Gyarados. I can't remember right now, but something like that. I guess old rod doesn't help you out here. So before we do anything, I want to... This is, well, the department store here. Find what you need at the Celadon department store. It sells bunches of things. And, yeah, bunches of things, as I said. And, like a lot of things. It'll send, like, vitamins, like proteins and carbos and stuff like that. It'll sell special attacks and special defense and all those. It'll send the normal stuff, the Pokeballs. It'll sell TMs and stuff like that. Anyway, I realize this now. If I had sticking to my original thing without changing the Pokemon that I wanted, I would have been able to have at least 4 team members by now. Because the next Pokemon that I was considering getting for my flying type was actually in this grass here. It's called a Doduo. See if I can run into it. Okay, it's a Spearow, not Spearow. It's a Doduo. I'm going to catch it, but I'm not going to use it. I'm just catching it to have. But if I had chosen to use this Doduo, then... What's going on? Okay, I'm going to cut until I have it because I think the encounter rate is actually kind of low. Alright guys, I found a Doduo here. This was actually going to be my original flying type for this Let's Play. But I decided against that for a certain reason that I'm going to be getting a... I don't know what I'm doing. That's probably really annoying. I'm going to get a way more powerful flying type later in the game. And so, I don't know. Yeah. So I'm going to catch it, obviously. I don't know why I got silent there for a second. I was thinking, like, I don't know. So I'm going to catch it, but I'm not going to use it. But yeah, I might train it up for absolutely no reason. No, forget it. I won't be doing that. I'm just going to cut, catch, and be back. Alright guys, I'm back. I caught it. And I'm going to get to another double battle here. With young couple Leah and Jed. They got a Rapidash and a Ninetales. Nothing that I can't handle. Actually, no, I'll do Rock Slide because it'll be super effective on both of them. Oh, come on. Okay, please kill them? No, I guess not. Oh well, that's fine. Alright, they should still be dead because I have such a higher level Pokemon. There is a gym here that I could easily take on right now and totally destroy it if I really wanted to, but I'm not going to do that yet. you guys come back here, and you find this house here, you will get this here, and it says, "Oh dear, you found my secret retreat. Please don't tell anyone I'm here. I'll make it up to you with this." You get HMO2, which contains fly. So I'm going to... Actually, I don't have my, my Pidgey right now, which is going to be my fly slave. But that really doesn't matter anymore. It doesn't matter, because I already have my Doduo out, and even though it doesn't have wings, it's still able to learn fly. So I'm going to teach it fly and use this as my slave instead, because I already have it out here. I can't fly yet, I'm pretty sure, though. So there's no point to being impatient so much. Wait a minute, can I fly? Out of curiosity? Oh god, I can fly. Okay, perfect. That makes my life easy. Now that once I get the Super Rod, if I just rush through this right now and get the Super Rod, I'll be able to get my Pokemon that I want to get. So actually, I will not be using Eevee for the Aqua Pokemon that I was going to evolve it into. You know what, I will, just so that I can get the Pokedex entry, I'm actually going to go in the department store and show you what I can get in here. So you got the first floor, which is nothing. And I'm talking really fast now, but I'm so excited right now, actually. So you can get moves here. You can get Super Power, Secret Power, Roar, Attract, Secret Power, Brick Break, in case you wanted to teach another Pokemon Brick Break on top of the one you already found on the SSN, Dig, unless you had another one, Hyper Beam, and yeah. I might actually consider getting Hyper Beam, though. You know? Hyper Beam's a really good move, but it makes you rest in the second turn. And here, you'll be able to get your normal things like Great Balls, which I will buy a bunch of. Not a bunch, just 5 should be good. Some Super Potions I have lots of. Some Revives. I'm gonna cut right here. I have to get the phone right now. Be back in a second. Alright guys, I'm back. One quick thing before I continue what I was about to do. I cut and I was gone for about 2 days, and in that 2 days a lot has happened. So for the rest of the episode, I believe I'm just gonna continue telling you what's in this Celadon department store, but then after that, the rest of the episode we'll be playing catch up so I can explain everything that's happened. Anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and buy some Super Repels, because this is the first place I believe you can get them, and they are very useful. You might notice like my money, the amount of money that I have is different, and things like that is different. I already showed you can buy TMs here, yeah. So if you go upstairs, you can, this person here will teach you counter, the move, blah blah blah, the move I have is counter, and I believe that's all that is really important on this level, yeah. You go up to level 4, you can also take the elevator there if you really wanted to. You come down here, you can buy the types of stones here. You get the Fire Stone, Thunder Stone, Water Stone, Leaf Stone. And I won't be needing those in yet, so it doesn't matter to me yet. On 5, you can get the vitamins here. You can get HP ups and all these ones that boost stats for EVs. And here you can get the X items. And if you go up again, I believe this is the top, yeah. This person here says, "I'm thirsty, I want something to drink." So if you go ahead and go to these vending machines here, and you buy one of each, I believe. And you talk to her, "I'm thirsty, I want something to drink." Give her a drink, yeah. Give her the fresh water. Yay, fresh water. Thank you, you can have this for me. So you get TM16. Contains light screen. If you talk to her again, she's still thirsty. You give her another drink. It can't be the same drink though, that's why you have to get one of each, because if you give her the same drink, she won't take it. Thank you, you can have this from me, TM20. Tin Safeguard. And she's still thirsty, so give her the lemonade. And she will give you TM33. Contains Reflect. All good moves. Exactly. Okay, so now that we're done showing you this, I'm going to explain everything that has happened. Because I've been using the same ROM that keeps messing things up for me, something happened where every time I opened up the TM case, the words and all that was all messed up, and everything was like, the numbers were off, and things like, actually, you know what I'm gonna do? Because you guys don't want to hear me talk, like for the actually no, I'm not gonna do that. That's a bad idea. I can just continue talking. Yeah. So because things were all messed up and all that, so I had to actually use, and there was no way of fixing it for some reason. And every time I tried to click it, like crashed the game. So what I had to do is I had to use cheats to get to get this cheat that gives you all the HMs, and that fixed it, unfortunately. But as a result, I got all the HMs, and some of them are duplicated. I don't know why. Probably because I already had Cut and Fly. I don't know why Surf is duplicated, and Flash should be duplicated, but it's not. I don't know. So basically, I have all the HMs now. But there's no way of getting rid of them because you can't drop HMs and you can't sell them. So unfortunately, we're gonna have to live with that for the rest of the game. But what I plan to do is I'm not gonna use any of the HMs that I haven't already found in the game. Like I found Cut, Fly, and Flash, I believe, are the only 3 that I have right now. So I'm not gonna teach any of the other ones to my Pokemon. So that's not too big of a problem. Also, when I did that, I only had HMs. All my TMs were gone. So I had to use all TMs cheats to get all the TMs that I wanted back. Unfortunately, I couldn't toss the ones that I didn't want, so I had to sell those. So I actually ended up getting a lot of money from that. So I used that to buy like extra potions, stuff like that, and just put those in my PC. So that's not really important. Also, I had Water Pulse and Bullet Seed. Also, what I did was, for the last 2 days, after I'd fixed the problem, I went and I grinded up for hours and hours, and each day, just hours and hours playing at the game corner. And finally, I had so many coins, like above max. Like I had to max it out, buy stuff, and then go back and then use it again. So I got the TM Ice Beam, I got Thunderbolt, I got Shadow Ball, and I got Flamethrower. Yeah, and the rest of them I already had. So that's basically all the good ones. There's also Iron Tail. Actually, I'll show you. I'll show you all the ones that they give. I guess I didn't show this part here yet. No, I didn't. So this is the prize corner. You can trade in your coins for prize. And you see I have a lot of coins still. And here you can trade for Smoke Ball, which basically you equip it to a Pokemon in the front, and they use that to escape battle without fail. Then you got the Miracle Seed, which raises the power of Grass-type moves. You got Charcoal, which raises the power of Fire-type moves. Mystic Water raises the power of Water-type moves. And you have the Yellow Flute, which cures confusion on a Pokemon. Then in the middle you have actually selling Pokemon. It's kind of funny, in a kid's game they have selling Pokemon as if it's like a slave driver or something. I mean, Pokemon are supposed to be your friends, your company, and your partners to battle with, yet they're selling them as prizes for playing a game. You're like gambling for Pokemon. It's kind of like slave driving. Anyway, so you can get an Abra, a Clefairy, a Dratini, a Scyther, and a Porygon. And I'm going to spoil something for you guys here. I saved up enough coins. I bought a Clefairy, I bought a Dratini, I bought a Scyther, and I bought a Porygon. And if you look how many coins the Porygon is, its max amount of coins that the coin case can hold. That took forever to save up just for the Porygon after I'd already gotten the Clefairy, Dratini, and Scyther. I also ended up getting the Yellow Flute, the Mystic Water, and the Charcoal from here for later. And this person here sells the TMs. TM13, I believe, is Ice Beam. The next one, actually, you know what? I'm gonna cut and check right now because I want to be sure what I'm telling you. Alright guys, I checked, and so TM13 is Ice Beam, TM23 is Iron Tail, TM24 is Thunderbolt, TM30 is Shadow Ball, and TM35 is Flamethrower. So yeah, I went and I bought, because what happens is you can't actually get a Scyther if you don't buy it here, which would take a long time. But it's not really a problem for you because I did it off screen. But if you don't buy a Scyther or a Dratini, the only other way to get them is in Fuchsia City in a place called the Safari Zone, which is quite a while away actually if you think about it. And they're really rare to find in there anyway, so there's no 100% guarantee that you're gonna find one. So, and the thing is, I'm gonna be using Dratini and Scyther on my team, and because I'm not gonna get another Pokemon for quite a long time if I didn't do that, I ended up doing that. Also, you might notice that my Pokédex now it says I have owned 62 Pokemon. Yeah, 62. That went up from like 20 something, or maybe even less, probably like 16. You know what I did off screen? I trained each and every, or almost each and every one of the Pokemon in this PC, besides Magikarp obviously, to evolve so that I could get the Pokedex entry. So now, remember I had a Voltorb and a Ekans and a Meowth, and I ended up using a Firestone to evolve the Growlithe. I used Moonstone to evolve a Jigglypuff that I found. I went back and found. I bought the Clefairy, then I evolved it to a Clefable with the Moonstone, and I evolved Eevee with a Waterstone. I evolved Pikachu with a Thunderstone, and there's this guy that I'll show you near Vermilion that trades you a Nidorina for a Nidorino. I went back and caught a Hypno, and I trained that up. I trained my Onions to Venusaur. Everything's been trained up. I actually got 2 Scythers. If you didn't know, there's Porygon. There's I used a Leaf Stone to evolve. Well, first I evolved my Oddish to a Gloom, then used a Leaf Stone to evolve it into a Vileplume. So I did a lot of work off screen. So these are all almost fully evolved, other than like you can't get Crobat to the national decks and stuff like that. But yeah. If you take a look at my Pokemon now, I have a level 30 Scyther, Bug Flying type. It doesn't know that good moves except for Wing Attack. I actually bought it at level 25. I trained it up to level 30. It doesn't know any Bug type moves yet, and the thing is, Bug type is actually not a good type for moves. I mean, they don't have very good moves, and they don't have a lot of moves. So the thing is, I'm gonna use Jimmy, but he won't be the final team member when I take on the Elite Four. He's gonna be changed, but for now, he's one of my favorite Pokemon. Like I said before, Mime Jr. was my favorite Pokemon. That's not 100% true. Caesar, which is the evolution of Scyther, is my favorite Pokemon. Then Scyther is my second favorite. Then Mime Jr. is my third favorite. That's how that works for me. And then, you guys probably know about Dratini. I didn't level it up at all, and I named it Medusa, so I got it at level 18. It's a female, so I named it Medusa. You guys probably know who that is. And once this evolves, I mean, it takes a long time to evolve. The level 33 evolves into a Dragonair. Then level 55, it evolves into a Dragonite. And a Dragonite is like one of the most powerful Pokemon in this game. It's called a pseudo-legendary because its stats are so high and its moves are so good that it's considered almost legendary. That's how good the Pokemon is. It only has a couple weaknesses. Rock is one of its weaknesses because it gets a flying subtype, and this is actually going to be my final flying type in the game. It also gets it only has 3 weaknesses: Dragon type moves. It's got a quad weakness to ice, and it's got a weakness to rock, and it's resistant to water, fire. I think fire, water, grass, electric. No, I think electric does normal damage to it. Anyway, and I also evolved my Paris into a Parasect just for the Pokédex entry, and I evolved my Doduo into a Dodrio for the entry, obviously. And so that is what happened. What I did though, see how I you go to my bag and check my TM case. I went and got a Shadow Ball, not realizing that it was in this game a physical type move, not a special type move, because I was going to give it to Mimian. Mimian has crappy, like really crappy physical attack. And the thing is, if you look at this, a shadowy blob is hurled at the foe, may also lower the foe's special defense, which is really stupid because it's a physical attack, so why would it lower special defense? Anyway, because we have this time now that I'm already talking about it, I'm going to explain how the special and physical attacks work in this. What happens is, moves that are punches aren't physical. It's not how it works like that. It works like types of moves are physical and types are physical. I just said physical and physical. Types are physical and types are special. Like, because it's a punch doesn't make it a physical move. If it's a fire punch, say, it's special because fire is a special type in this game. So I'm gonna cut for a second, add a little insert thing like I did before with the title, with the words explaining what's physical, what's special. What am I talking about? I did that a couple episodes ago. I already explained this to you. I didn't explain it to you, but I showed you what was special and what was physical. And from that, if you guys know, Ghost is a physical attack, and Dragon is a special attack, which kind of sucks. But I mean, Dragonite doesn't. It has a better attack, but it doesn't have bad defense. So I think I have explained everything up to date. So I got the Scyther and the Medusa. Medusa right now doesn't know that good moves. If you guys couldn't tell, it only knows Twister, which is actually a really crappy move, and Wrap, which is just as crappy. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna end the video here because this episode was just about playing catch up and explaining everything that's happened to you guys. My Pokemon are over leveled, so I'm not gonna level up Jimmy too much. I mean, look, Dodrio's actually a higher level than Jimmy. I'm gonna level up Medusa to at least level 30 off screen right now. So I'm gonna end the episode, and I'm going to level up Medusa. So see you guys next time for Let's Play Pokemon Fire Red.